Effective data storage and handling for businesses is so important, and these are the best practices. So the first place to start is to choose where you're going to store the data. What's best for your business and the industry that you serve. So you've got whether you go fully cloud, whether you go hybrid, or whether you go on-premise. Then once you've decided where you're going to have the data, you then need to decide on the security. And this is one of the most important areas because cybercrime is on the way up. So you need to make sure that your data is fully secure and compliant depending on your industry. So when we talk about security, it's the access control, is it encrypted for if it was stolen, and generally how are the users going to access it safely and securely. If you're enjoying this video, then we would love it if you could subscribe and like this video so that it would really help us to be able to produce more content. The third element is having a reliable backup strategy. You need to make sure that if your hardware fails, or if you're a victim of a cyber attack and all of your data is held at ransom and it's encrypted, that you can continue with a solid backup. And we would always recommend that you carry out a full disaster recovery at least once every 3 months, where you actually test the different backups so that if the worst does happen, it's not the end of the world. The fourth element is making sure that you are compliant. Whether it falls under UK jurisdiction or other countries, it also depends on your industry, but you need to make sure that you're fully compliant and GDPR. Then the fifth element is making sure that you've got version control. This means that you're able to roll back to different versions of the backup. If you've just got one entire backup, then it can take a long time to get you back up and running if the initial has failed. So having version control where you can just really quickly skip back to certain points is the best method. And then number 6, the final bit that most people forget, is make sure that you train your employees. This isn't just training the tech person or the tech people, it's about training all of your employees so they fully understand why you're doing what you're doing. This could just be down to access control, making them have multi-layers to be able to log into your data. But it's just really important that everyone within the business understands. So if you're unsure about your data, then Syn-Star can help. Please click on the link and we'd love to discuss how we can help you make sure you've got a decent cyber disaster recovery plan, but also if you're unsure about how you can regularly train and test your employees.